You're 91? You started coming here when you was 5 years old?
Right.
Yeah.
1937.
1937. That's when it first opened up, wasn't it? How about that?
Been an eating place a long time.
Well, how about that?
Soda pop. A lot of kids used to come down, clean them out every day of soda and a lot of candy. Yeah.
Wow, how awesome is this? In the middle of like nowhere, cows, pastures. I gotta stop in. I'm not hungry, but I'm gonna be hungry because I gotta go in.
Hello everyone, this is John Ward with the Appalachian Channel, and I'm excited to be here today just outside of Greenville, Tennessee. What's the name of this community they call it here?
St. James.
St. James Community at the Cotton's Country Store, and this is Connie and Ralph Wendling, and they are the owners of this store. And Connie's grandpa and grandma run this store from 1947 until about 1990, 93, somewhere in there. And then it became her uncle run it as a bait shop for some years, and then he passed away and they inherited it, and they're here now, moved here and opened up, and they have a farm and they raise their own eggs, they raise their own beef, and we're going to go inside and have some breakfast. I'm going to have an omelet, and we're excited to be here today, guys.
Glad to have you.
We've been talking a little bit about the history and looking at the store. It's got the old country feel to the store. It's got that potbelly stove in there that's been there since probably the 40s. And been talking to some of the locals, and they love it, and they're glad they've opened back up a couple years ago?
Year and a half ago.
Year and a half ago.
Yep.
Well, let's go inside and take a look, guys. Let's go.
Let's go.
So, guys, it looks like y'all have done quite a bit of work here. From the pictures that we're seeing, how long did you work on this place before you got it open?
We started a couple years ago, a little at a time, and then we started probably 6 months before we opened full time. It was hot. The ceiling in here used to be covered with 1/4-inch sheetrock. I took the sheetrock down. There was some beautiful boards. They were all blue.
And I see some of the color right here still on the original boards here.
The green was pretty much inside. A lot of the shelving we saved and tried to reuse the wood because there was so many wooden shelves in there.
We tried to reutilize everything that we could find.
Yeah, the siding was old, and to try to replace it, there was no sheathing behind it. So I took down the siding, put some sheathing up, put some vinyl on there. Connie and I are both getting up in age, and we don't feel like painting it every year, so we went with the vinyl. We put a little fan out here, working on the windows, trying to bring them back to the work that they had on there, all the denture work and all that.
Did you pour new concrete out here too?
Yeah, poured a new pad. The one that was here was smaller. It pitched toward the building. This pitches away from the building, keeps the water away. We put the flag up, and
That was an art project, one
it was
of
an
our
art
trips
project because we wanted to use stars, but we couldn't find stars. So Connie said, "Let's get some hearts." So we put hearts on there, and yeah, it worked out well.
So you got some outdoor dining. Looks like now going to start happening with the weather getting warmer.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
yeah. Anytime there's a nice day, you can count people coming here to be able to sit outside, because you're not going to find views like this anywhere else in town.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a lot of beautiful farmland. As we drove out here, we looked at we came in on Interstate 40 over this way. So yeah, it's beautiful out here. So you was talking about you're not originally from here. Tell us where you're originally from.
I'm originally from Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. So you moved down here and you're talking about how the locals treated you?
Yeah, my intentions were to retire to Florida, and then I met Connie, and she took me up to the farm, and it was beautiful. And then once I got to know the people, I mean, they were so friendly. I mean, it's a unique town, and people are always there for you, here to support you. If you need help, they're always here to help you. They need help, we help them. And you get hurt, they say prayers in church for you. It's just how they are. They are genuine, nice people. It's good to have.
I'll fit into the community very, very quickly and easily, because he is also that type of person that will just jump in and help you if you need some help.
Yeah. I mean, we had a fire on the Blue Ridge Mountains last fall, and we couldn't do enough to help them. Between Connie and I, she did most of the work, but we did about 600 meals for the firefighters, which like we said, we'd make as many meals as they needed, and we did what we had to do and helped them out, and they all got home safe.
That was the biggest thing. We wanted to make sure that they had the resources that they needed from us so that they could stay safe and concentrate on what their job was.
Yeah, I mean, they were working 16 hours a day. They got a half an hour lunch break, and then they were headed right back up on the mountain. But no, it was good to help them. I mean,
Feels good to be a part of the community to help, doesn't it?
yeah, we did a car show last fall, and we raised money for Caden, a young kid who passed away locally. But we were just going to do a free car show, but then we saw that and said, what can we do to help? And I think we put a good amount of money together, and the father was very appreciative. And we had 82 cars show up.
That was awesome.
And it was the first annual Freddie Solomon car show.
Mm-hmm.
That was her cousin. He passed away last fall, just before the car show. We were trying to do it before he passed away, but it never came to be. But it went over well. Yeah.
Always looking for new ways to be a better part of the community or contribute to the community or involve them into something that we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when it's bad weather, we do things for the linemen, come down, get a free breakfast, and then in the summertime, we try to help out everybody doing the hay with cold drinks, free fountain drinks. It's more about, helping everybody out, the good people.
Well, guys, you ready to go in and show us around a little bit?
Let's go.
Let's go inside and see what's cooking today.
Sounds good to me.
I went for two, man. I had to have two burgers.
You ate two burgers?
I had two, didn't I? I sure did. Connie, take care. Nice seeing you guys.
Good meeting you.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
So I want the omelet with the veggies. I think I want one of them to be with the country ham and one of them with sausage. And we'll have toast with both of those.
Potato salad, macaroni salad, deviled eggs, cornbread salad, 3-bean salad. All right, sweetheart. All right, we'll see you at 11. Bye-bye. Here you go, sweetheart. You have a blessed day.
Hi, Adam. This is Nicole.
Hi.
She runs our register and helps set in the kitchen.
All right. Good to meet you, Nicole.
You too.
This is Miss Lisa. She does all of our cooking. And she creates these really great specials that we have from time to time.
So let me see what you're making. Now, that's one of our omelets, looks
I'm
like.
starting one of your omelets. It is.
All right.
Did you want any cheese on that omelet?
Yes.
Regular cheese?
Yes, that'll be fine.
Do you want butter on your toast?
Well, sure.
All right.
I'm a fat man. Shouldn't
Don't
have
have
to.
the butter.
So come back here and tell us about these eggs a minute, Connie.
So we're fortunate enough to have able to offer our own eggs from our farm. These are real country eggs. You're not going to get them any fresher than this.
So how many chickens do y'all have?
Almost 100.
Almost 100.
Yes, and occasionally we do have whole chickens for resale in our freezer. We've got one in there right now that's still left, but we're going to be harvesting those pretty soon as well.
How long have you been working here?
I've been here almost a year now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you come about when they opened up?
No, it's about a year after.
Or they've been here a couple years? Okay.
I've cooked in this community for about 25 years.
Okay.
And I was fortunate enough to meet up with Connie and Ralph, and they let me come to work for them.
Yeah. Well, it looks like a good place to work.
Yeah, they're very good people. Glad to be here. Glad to find it. We're close to home, too. certainly glad they put this little place back in the community. Been a while since we've had a good eating place out here, so we're definitely glad that they came back.
What's your best seller for breakfast around here?
Well, the sausage gravy's pretty popular. Do a lot of pancakes. Basically, the whole breakfast menu's usually pretty popular. But I would have to say probably the homemade sausage gravy. Kind of hard to beat that good gravy.
Now you make the gravy?
I do. I make the gravy every morning. We make homemade hash browns. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Breakfast is kind of my thing.
I'll tell you what, let's add an order of hash browns to that then, too. Can we do that? Let's throw that on there. Let's add an order of hash browns. Yeah, we'll share it, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what them look like. Them sound good.
They're all made from scratch. Like I said, I come in the morning and cut potatoes. Make them all homemade.
You make them from the potatoes. You slice the potatoes up.
Yes, they're all made from scratch. I come in, cut potatoes, cook potatoes, do the whole 9 yards.
What time do you come in the mornings?
Usually between 5:30 and 6 o'clock. Usually between 5:30 and 6. I come in and do the breakfast, and then Nicole comes in at 7 and starts running the register for me when we open. I'm strictly cook.
Is this your gravy and these things over here?
Yes, this one is our pepper gravy, and then we have sausage gravy is in this one here.
Pepper gravy is just no sausage, or same thing with just no sausage?
Yes,
Okay.
basically. That's for, we get a few like vegan people and vegetarians, so we keep that on hand for those. Like I said, the sausage gravy is probably the most popular breakfast item. These old country folks, they like that country food. Which works out good for me because that's all I know how to make.
You lived in this area most of your life?
Oh yeah, I'm born and bred in Greenville.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine me going anywhere else. Yeah, I've been here all my life. Love it. I'm just a small town person, so I guess I'll spend all my life here.
You say, have you cooked at other restaurants before here?
Yeah, there was a couple of other little local restaurants that used to be here, not here now. They went out of business and shut down. And so, yeah, about 25 years now. I've cooked a lot of breakfast for these folks in this area for a lot of years. Hopefully you're going to have a really good breakfast.
All right, so what's your name?
Christian Laramie.
Where are you from, Christian?
I'm Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach. What are you doing here today?
Hoping to settle into this beautiful countryside. I'm here today to enjoy a good lunch, passing through on my way to my homestead that I will be having here in Tennessee.
Have you done bought property? Are you looking for property? Or?
We have bought property.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Close to here?
Close to here, about a mile and a half, 2 miles up the road here.
Okay. So have you been to Cotton Store before?
Several times.
Okay.
In the past few months. Since we bought the property.
Okay, great. So I heard you talking there a minute ago about those stores and how they're passing away. Tell us what your opinion of that is again.
My impression when I first walked in was just awesome. Everyone, just kind of a family feeling. Everyone is just friendly. Driving down the road and Cotton's Country Store, I was like, wow, how awesome is this? In the middle of like nowhere, cows, pastures. I got to stop in. I'm not hungry, but I'm going to be hungry because I got to go in. So of course I came in, I met all these fine people. Connie, the owner, and I think her husband. I'm sorry, I forgot you. Jim? Ralph. Man, I was way off. I'm sorry. Ralph, the nicest people. And yeah, so it was just something that you don't come across anymore, right? So you go into these fast food places and it's not personable, it's just, there's a disconnection. This brings you back to hometown roots, the substance, the quality of just the way things used to be and how they need to be again, right?
Yes.
So I don't know how else I'm 62 years old. Like I said before, I remember a time when I was 8 years old growing up in this type of atmosphere where there were country stores where everyone knew everyone and everyone was pleasant. Everyone says good morning, good afternoon. The little simple things in life, yeah? And so yeah, it's really, I love it here. I look forward, I come here every couple of months because we're kind of transitioning, right? So I'm living in Virginia Beach and coming here, building up the homestead and whatnot with my family. And I look forward to coming here, my first stop. So that's amazing, right? I think that's a testament to the owners and what they've created here in this little country store, right? So yeah, and man, my mouth's been watering for this bacon cheeseburger this morning. Today, I was like, I gotta have it. I just drove back from it. I was like, nope, I'm not stopping anywhere but Cotton's. I want that burger. So here I am having my burger, and here you are filming me having my burger. The home mac, but nothing beats that soup that I was bringing. What's the name of that soup?
Sausage and kale.
Remember what I said to you the first time when you gave me a sampler on that? It was lunchtime, as a matter of fact. And you said, here, try this. Man, I was hooked. I was like, you're terrible, Connie. You're like a drug dealer. You're giving me a little sample. You got me hooked. So now I'm looking for your soup. So I hope you get that soup in soon. So delicious, delicious, delicious. Yeah, you can't beat this. All right, you can't beat this. The atmosphere, and they're just the nicest people. And what can I say? It's a home run, right? Or if you're a golfer, it's a hole-in-one. Who doesn't want a hole-in-one?
Now me, I try to stay back here as much as I can, but every once in a while I have to go out there.
Now what you got made up right here? What's this?
This is potato salad. It's for the call-in order that came in.
Did y'all make that here?
We do. All of our sides are made in-house.
Okay. What all sides do you have?
We have potato salad, coleslaw, 3-bean salad, macaroni salad with tuna, deviled eggs, bologna salad, and cornbread salad.
And you just make all that here?
Yes, we do.
Everything made from scratch.
Well, it sounds like that keeps you busy.
Oh yeah, we can usually find something to do.
So these were in the go order that was called in a little while ago that you took?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Looks great.
Well, you all enjoy your breakfast. If I give you anything, you just let me know.
Thank you. All right, guys, I got our omelet here, and boy, it looks good. We're getting ready to eat some breakfast and get to filming some more, and we're having a good time so far. Boy, that's delicious. Got me some home-style jam, blackberry flavor here. We're gonna put it on this toast.
when you think about all these places that are going up, and they're just corporations just throwing a bunch of money into these places, and they don't really care about what they're serving people. And at the end of the day, I think that's what really matters. You know, just having a little bit of home cooked meal type thing. Cracker Barrel, I don't want to say anything bad about Cracker Barrel, but it's supposed to be a home cooked meal. It doesn't always feel that way when you go there, you know. So, but in any event, this is it right here. Delicious. Ralph, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. I don't know why I got Jim.
91.
91.
You're 91? You started coming here when you was 5 years old?
Right.
Yeah.
1937.
1937. That's when it first opened up, wasn't it? How about that?
Been an eating place a long time.
Well, how about that? So you've been coming here for, how many years is that? About 85 years, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, you must be the oldest customer coming here, I guess, that's been coming the longest. They ought to give you a special discount. What do you think? They should give you a discount since you've been coming here so long. 85 years. Did you come here and get bologna sandwiches?
Yes, corned beef too.
Corned beef?
Corned beef.
Well, how about that? So you grow up in this area right here close? You grow up here close in this area? You lived here your whole life?
Right.
Yeah. Well, good. What are you eating today? What is that, turkey?
Turkey.
Turkey sandwich.
Great.
Is it a good one?
Right. Sure thing.
All right. Good talking to us. Thank you.
Right.
All right. So we got the old potbelly stove here. So tell us a little bit about it. What's going on here?
This stove is original to when my grandparents moved in, and we even were able to keep the original bench seating, which we had, you will find, and when people come in, they find what their space was when they used to come in before. There were certain places everyone liked to sit. Someone sat in that corner. A lot of those people have passed by now, but the ones that come in and still remember their particular seat sit right there where they always sat when they would come.
Cotton used to keep a box of cedar sticks underneath the bench, and the kids used to come in and whittle. And then if he ran out of sticks, then they start whittling on the bench. But we pretty much took the bench out before we started remodeling, and then we just put a coat of polyurethane on it and put it back in. It's the original boards.
This is the original flooring you said right here.
Yes.
Yep.
My grandmother used to oil it and use the sawdust and sweep up all the excess oil to keep it preserved.
Did you ever get to work in the store any when you was a kid?
I did. I got to use the cash register. I pumped gas out front. It kind of gave me my start of having a work ethic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How about that? Did
Yeah.
you enjoy doing it as a kid?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah?
Almost to a fault. That's how I spent my Saturdays, and Sundays, and of course after church. But this taught me a lot.
So we talked about earlier, you said ever since you was in high school, you've always wanted to come back and run this store. So
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I knew I wanted to get out and see the world and do my own thing, but I always knew I would come back and reopen this store if it was closed and give it back to the community. I just had hope that I would be able to do it at a time when it was ready.
So you inherited the property back in 2008.
I did, from my uncle.
And it took a little while to
Get back down here.
get back down here.
Yeah.
You moved up into
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Yep. And I had a couple businesses up there, and my children were up there. And once they all graduated, Ralph and I sold everything we had and came back and reinvested into this community. I had felt that they had really invested in me growing up, so it was time for me to invest back into them.
Even was.
You're getting ready to turn 90, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Did you used to buy gas here?
Is what?
Did you ever get buy gas down here?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I wish they had gas again.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, they used to have that hose out there. Every time you drove over it, the bell would go ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
So, did you used to come here and eat some bologna sandwiches every now and then?
Oh, quite often.
Quite often?
Yeah. They always had a good bologna sandwich here. Special. That was their special.
Yeah.
How often did you come down and play rook?
Every day. I've seen them old men sit back there and play all day long, rook. Never get up. I don't know how they done it, but they did.
That's back when there used to be an outhouse here, wasn't there? Wasn't there no indoor bathroom?
Oh, no. Outhouse was it.
Yeah.
I mean out, too.
I just heard a story that you was introduced to your husband by Henrietta. That's what I was wanting to talk about.
Yeah, and I wish she were back here too.
Oh, yeah?
She would pay.
Oh, she would pay?
Big time.
Yeah.
Why? Did she not do a good thing to you?
65 years.
65 years married. So did you meet him here at this store, or would you meet at the first time?
He lived right over there. I lived right up here. We never communicated till she got us together.
And she know both of you, right? How old were y'all when you met?
I was 19. He was 23.
23, yeah?
Old enough to know better.
And your brother was good friends with them, right?
Good friends.
Billy Ray.
Growing up.
Yeah. Weren't they friends?
I just knew him.
No. Freddie and Billy were friends.
Oh, my brother and he
friends.
were good friends.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you remember coming to the store back years ago then, don't you?
I grew up down here.
Yeah. Did you ever get bologna sandwiches here?
Probably.
Probably don't remember right off.
I got my first popsicle and I had to fight it with my brother.
Oh, yeah?
I was sitting in this store and it broke my heart, but I had to give him half of it.
That was your very first one you'd ever had?
Right. Yes.
How about that? And you had to divide it.
I had to divide
Do you
it.
remember how much it was?
Probably a nickel,
A nickel?
I'd say.
Well, they saw you coming in and said, was telling us that story about how Henrietta introduced you to your husband, so we thought we'd get that on camera.
Thank you.
Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
So I noticed you got a sign right here that says, "World Problem Solved Here."
Yes, we do. My papa had that made up, and he was always sitting here listening to all the old men come and sit on the bench and talking their world problems and what they thought would solve them all. And that has become our motto.
I noticed you got some stuff from Grandpa's business over here. He was called Cotton's Grocery, route number 6, Greenville, Tennessee. Sharpening service. So he had a sharpening service is what he did too also.
Yeah.
Sharpening lawnmower blades and saw blades and all that.
Out in the garage, he had a little room. He did all types of lawnmower blades, chainsaw blades, just about anything. He would try to do it. Yeah. He would fix bicycle tires, car tires. He had a tire changer out back. Yeah.
Small amount of hardware that was sold out in the back part of the store as well.
Yeah, he sold nails and staples and electrical parts, plumbing stuff. Yeah, so people didn't have to go so far.
So I see this sign right here, y'all raise your own beef and sell it here in the store.
Yes,
It's
sir.
Wendling Farm, St. James, Tennessee.
Yep, we started that up in 2021, all registered Black Angus. Grass-fed, we grass finish them, and we sell the beef down here in the store. Hamburgers, steaks, roasts. We try to stay with like top 10% for marbling, so the meat is very tender. We treat them well. They have a great place to live up there. And then we have our chickens. We have about 100 chickens, barred rocks. We get about 6 dozen eggs a day, all organic fed, outside most of the day.
Spoiled rotten.
Spoiled rotten. They get the scraps from the kitchens. They like biscuits, lettuce. Oh yeah. So,
You're not going to get more fresh than that.
yeah, we sell our eggs in the morning in the kitchen. All your eggs are made with our farm eggs. They're nice and yellow. Yep.
Let's look at some of the stuff your products you sell here. And I've got another little bit of history we're going to come across here in a minute. I see you got some just staples that people might need close here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's it's a few miles to get to the main city. I think we said 12 miles to Greenville to get to anywhere major. So I guess this is handy for people that just needs a few things that don't want to drive all the way into town.
Right. We
Potato
got
chips and
We actually also make sure that we have coolers that if people passing through don't have one and they want to take meat home, they have a way to take it home.
okay.
we sell our mugs. We sell our travel mugs, coffee mugs, T-shirts, bumper stickers.
Like I said earlier, we try to do local when we can. We have a local girl that does our mugs. This is a local author. Tough Dog is a local bakery. And
Those are dog treats.
those are dog treats.
Yeah.
This is one of the gentlemen who sings occasionally on a Saturday afternoon during lunchtime. Wrote this book about his family.
On Saturdays, 2 to 3 times a month, we try to do music, usually between 12 and 3 on a Saturday.
Local artist.
Yep.
Okay.
It pulls in a good crowd. It's nice to hear the guitar.
Got some household supplies, some camping supplies, oil.
A few things you don't want to run out of when you live this far out of town.
So this is something we was talking about before when it was a gas station and more of a gas station, service station. They had a barber shop in here.
Yep, there was a barber shop in here, so we decided when we made the bathroom, let's keep it named the barber shop, you know. And now it's just, he used to have a chair in the center, and he was charging about 25 cents a haircut, and within a week, he usually paid for his groceries. And he did that for a while. But people say, where's the bathroom? We said, it's in the barber shop. And after the first time, they get it. Yep.
So this is the meat you were just talking about right here.
Yep. This one here we just put in about a month ago. Between steaks, hamburger, roast. We do have some bacon. This one here was grass-fed, grass-finished. Marbling is really good on it. Yep, and that sells pretty quick. All our deli meats are boar's head, and we have sides which are all homemade. Connie?
So we have our 3-bean salad, fresh coleslaw, cornbread salad that Miss Lisa makes. I think we're only a few different places have that as an option. Ralph's macaroni salad, it has a little bit of tuna fish in it. That's very, very popular, and of course, everyone loves potato salad.
Yep.
A couple times a week we also have homemade desserts, whether it's banana pudding, cobblers, anything new that one of the girls decides.
We have our eggs are in the cooler. Of course, you got to have Dr. Enough, but yeah.
Dr. Enough, where's this from? You know where that
East
is?
Tennessee.
East Tennessee.
That's made in East Tennessee?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
I don't know that one so much.
Have you had one yet?
No.
Really?
You'll have to have one before you leave.
I'll try to get one of those.
We sell more Dr. Enough than we do coffee.
Oh, really? How
I
about
thought we were going to sell a lot of coffee. We go through cases of Dr. Enough compared to coffee.
that? We'll have to.
We do have coffee. It comes from Connie.
Cove Creek Coffee.
Cove Creek.
He's out of Kingsport,
Yep.
but he roasts it locally, and it's very, very good coffee.
We try to keep just about everything we do as local as possible. I mean, Connie and I did all the remodeling, but we did have an electrician, and we kept him local. Richard Guy, he did a great job, phenomenal. And all the rest Connie and I did.
Well, I noticed the kitchen when I was in here earlier. Let's look at that. It's just I know that I noticed that you had some inspections up here that went pretty good for you.
Yes. We've been able to achieve 100% every time they've been out, and we're very proud of that. We take our kitchen pretty seriously. We're getting pretty busy in here, so.
All right, well, that's very clean kitchen. And you got a table over here too for people. This is where they used to play rook at.
Yes, this is where they played rook at, and you can see Billy's already found his chair.
This is my seat right here. Every day.
Do you come still every day?
Yeah, just about.
Tell us about this drink right here, this Dr. Nuff. I've never seen that. Is that something that's local around here, or what's going on with
very
that?
popular, yeah.
Yeah? Have you been drinking it for a while?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Can't do without it.
Yeah. How long's that been around? Is that an old drink, or?
That's been around quite a while, Dr. Enough. I'd say 20 years or more.
How about that?
I was drinking those things when I was a kid.
Well, looks like you got you a cheeseburger there.
Yeah.
How about that?
John, you want one to buy you one?
Well, I might get one a little bit. I'm still filming right now, but they sure look good.
Yeah. Yeah, couldn't do without this store.
Right? Good store, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got back. Was you glad to see them open it back up?
Oh, yeah, I was lost.
Yeah.
Lost.
Lost without it.
Yeah. Used to come every night down here. And don't tell you, you've heard of people say if you get scared your hair will stand up.
Yeah.
It will. I walked, I was just a kid, no flashlight. Only way I could tell where in the road is stay in the car tracks. You get out of the car tracks, you get in the gravel, you know you're out down the road. I walked into a man one night. I mean, flat walked into him. He didn't know it either. Your hair will stand up.
That's so. It was so dark. You walked into somebody.
Yeah, run right into him. That's a true story. Right up here on top. I just live right up here on top of the hill.
So you didn't have electricity back when you was a kid, I bet.
Oh
did you?
no, didn't even have no flashlights hardly. It was good days though.
Good days.
Good days.
Yeah, it was.
It's my work truck. Yeah, so this is part of our farm here. This is where we get all our hay for our cows. This house up on the left is Connie's great-great-grandfather's house. And at one time, he owned up to 1,000 acres. Then he just started, little by little, giving it to the kids. Over on the right is St. James Church, which at one point, when it was there from 1901 to 1937, they replaced it, and then part of that church went down to our store. And then this here used to be the St. James School, went K through 12, and now it's the community center. Now they use it for family functions, concerts. This little building on the left was actually Cotton's first store. It was close to the school, so he sold candy, soda, hot dogs. Yep. Yes, before 47, when he was living at home still, he had this out here. Sold candy. They said hot dogs, soda pop. A lot of kids used to come down, clean them out every day of soda and a lot of candy.
So the school was there way before then.
Yeah, yeah, and it's still dry as can be inside. Eventually we're going to move it off the street and put it down toward our spring pond. Have it like a little place to hang out in the summertime. If you want, you can even sleep in there.
So it's kind of like a candy store for the kids a lot after school, because I had one when I was in elementary school. We had Gibbs Candy Store, about this same size probably.
Yeah.
And
they were telling me stories about when they were building the school. This was actually here before the school was here. That there was one guy that came to work on a motorcycle, and they wanted to see how many guys could actually fit on the motorcycle and get all the way down to the store. And I don't even remember how many guys, but they said it was over 7 or 8 guys on a motorcycle riding down to this store to get hot dogs. Yeah. And it's just crazy because back then this used to be a dirt road, and it's only about 6 feet off the road right now. Yeah.
Still got the old electric meter on it.
Yeah. underneath that creek is all ledge. So the driveway used to go through the river and back out. And they said sometimes when the water was high, they couldn't get out of here for 3 or 4 days.
Right.
But yeah, we built this up. This is a foot thick, 1-inch rebar. I mean, it's sturdy. I had to have a way of getting dump trucks and cement trucks in here. Yeah. We had bees there, but we ended up losing them last fall.
Had what there? Bees?
Bees.
Oh, okay.
Honeybees. Yeah, we actually had a hive that was in the store. We had a guy come and move it for us and put it in there. But then last fall, for some reason, we lost them, and we're going to try to get them back. Connie's going to take a class and try to figure out how to save them. But, yeah, we did a lot of clearing. These apple trees we put in 2 years ago, there used to be an orchard there, but they all were overgrown. They ended up dying. We had a lot of trees in there, so we cut them all out, and we're starting to replant. We have 10 now. We want to try to get more. Where this garden is, there used to be a log cabin. It was Cotton's parents' first house on the property. They took it down. Roger Brown is a famous woodwork craftsman in town, so he took the log cabin down piece by piece, and then Roger brought it over to his house and put it back up. He actually made it livable, and it's a beautiful log cabin. But yeah, this house was put in. It had no electric. They had no water. Everything used to come out of that pond. There was a spring coming into the pond.
So they lived in the cabin first and then built this house.
Well, they lived in the log cabin first.
Yeah.
And then
built this.
And then they built this.
Well, you know what year that house might have been built?
I don't know.
Looks like early 20s or 30s maybe.
Yeah. Out by the front door, out by the back door on the side, there used to be a medicine cabinet. That's where he used to shave in the morning. He'd go out on the back deck and shave.
Guess he didn't shave much in the winter then.
No, I'm thinking not. Yeah. But we did a lot of clearing. Repurposed, like this building. Used to have a manure spreader in there. We closed it up, put a full floor in. This barn is just priceless to me. There's one section of it, it's all hand hewn. There's been 2 additions. The one on the left is an addition, and the one in the back's an addition. But all the stuff over to the right.
Show us your coop mess. You got any eggs in there maybe?
Oh, we got eggs. They lay most of the day. Doing about 5 to 6 dozen a day. This building, we repurposed it. It used to have a manure spreader in here. We put a floor in, seal up the back wall. We got 20 lay-in boxes, and they pretty much keep them busy all day long. Open the windows during the day, let it air out, close them up at night, keeps it nice and warm in here. Keep it clean. She's not happy.
So this is where the eggs come from, using the store right there.
Yep.
Huh?
And we use them in the store in the morning time. When you order a sandwich, that's where the eggs come from. Nice and yellow.
Did you farm before you come to Tennessee?
I did a little up north, mostly vegetable gardens. Pretty good couple acres. Did a lot of corn, tomatoes, pumpkins. I like farming. I haven't had a paycheck in 3 years, and it's probably the best 3 years of work in my life. I love being up here. This is my happy place. It's a slice of heaven. I mean, a lot of history here. Connie's great-grandmother, she used to have a cow. She would milk twice a day. She would take the milk, walk it up to the street, and they used to come and pick it up. All the fields were taken care of by 2 horses. They used to have 2 acres of tobacco, and that's pretty much what they lived off, was their tobacco and the milk they dropped off for Pat. Freddie Solomon used to come in the morning time, pick it up, and take the milk wagon up to the school, leave it there, and a guy would pick up the milk wagon and finish the route. Freddie knew the history of all the milk routes around here. A lot of people had dairy farms.
So you say you got some cattle around here?
Yep, we got cattle up back. I'm gonna grab some treats for them, and it's almost like a petting zoo. We treat them well. They have a good life. Hi. Hi, buddy. Are you watching everybody? Huh? Are you watching everybody? Oh, you come for your treats? You like your treats, don't you? That's your mosquito. How are you doing today? How are you? You good? Yeah? Oh. He's our watchdog. You keep all the coyotes and the bears away. Huh? See if I can get the girls to get up. Girls want an afternoon treat? It's just a little treat. What it does is just keeps them friendly. When you got to work on them, put them in the squeeze gate. Just about anything. They're all pretty friendly. I don't have any trouble walking up to them. Huh? Hi, little. What you doing, girl? Just get a little on there, keeps the flies away. They get little flies that goes in their ears and then they start bleeding. Oh, you get it in your ears. And then the flies will make you bleed. He's pretty good. He's a good doggy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. We go through a lot of this, don't we? Just to keep you fluff free. Down at that barn. It's all the way over at Viking Mountain, right over there. Headed up toward Johnson City.
Yeah, nice view. You gonna build up here?
Someday, hoping.
Yeah. Right.
It's either build a house or move that house up there. We don't use a lot of space.
Well, guys, it was nice coming out today. Good to meet you all, and thanks for taking us up on the farm and seeing the chickens. And you've got some eggs for us to take back.
Yes, we do.
I am
Fresh from the farm.
free range, hand crated, farm fresh. How about that? Well, guys, it's so nice meeting you all. We've had a great day and a great visit. Great omelet you made for us. Thank you all, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.
Y'all come back.
Coming.
Okay.
Professor Brown.
Don't do that.
I want you to be sure to take that picture of that world's problems. Can you hear me talking?
Yeah, no.
Oh, no.
No. I gotta get this. Morning, Henrietta.
Good morning, preacher. Doesn't take the talking. How you doing?
How you doing?
Okay. You all right?
Yeah, doing fine. Come on through. I'm
This your boy?
That's Scott. Mr. Neath. How you doing?
Get it off the wall.
Come here, make a movie star, Richard.
Thank you.
No, I want you. I want you. You're the man.
I'll break that thing.
Let's see. Little Republican and Democrat here together. Well,